everyone, it's Carol, Angels Sewing and Quilting, and it's Friday. Um, gosh, I feel like I haven't talked to you guys for a while, which I guess, yeah, it's been 2 weeks, right? Because last week, my husband and I went down to Florida to visit my in laws, Daryl's parents, and sister, Deanna, and we had a great time. We were very, very busy. The weather was gorgeous. And, because we had been looking at the weather and when we were there, what the temperature was going to be and stuff, excuse me. And it was going to be like in the 90s. And I'm like, ooh, that's like a little too hot. But, it was a nice 90. There was no humidity. Later in the afternoon, it did get a little, heavy like, but for the most part, it was really really nice. So we had a great time. We went to this spring park. They live like inland around the Orlando area. And I didn't realize how many springs were around there. So we spent one day at a springs park, which was really cool. I mean, the water is like clear as anything. And then we did an airboat ride, which was really fun. Didn't really see any alligators, which, I mean, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, right? You saw little eyes like peeping up from the water. But the ride itself was really, really fun. And then we did some glass bottom kayaking on clear Isabel like spring. That first we went a couple miles upriver, which got a little, it wasn't bad though. I mean, it was a two-person kayak, so it really wasn't bad at all. And then when you got to the 2 mile mark, um, you turned around and came down, and you kind of could just almost float down, just a little bit of steering with your oars. Had a great time. So I hope everybody enjoyed their Memorial Day. And if you went away, I hope you had a great time. So I am back, and we got some new fabric. I'm going to show you. We got a couple of Christmas stuff, and for you, I know you guys are like big Halloween people, so we have some new. Pretty sure this is all Moda too. Oh no, the Halloween is Free Spirit, and then I believe the Christmas stuff is some Moda. So yeah. Let me see. So where do I start here? Classes. And I know it's the end of the school year, so people are kind of winding down from that, trying to figure out what you're doing with your kids, and um, so on and so forth, and where you're going on vacation and all that kind of stuff. So it slows, it does definitely slow down a little bit, but we definitely do still have classes. So you can always go to angelsewing.com and click on the calendar, and the current month will pop up. Just, check in there if anything, tickles your fancy. Click on it. It'll give you the description. You can you can sign up for it right there online. You can do most everything online. So, if you haven't run into any problems, you can also call the store and we can do it over the phone. So, either way is good. Let me just highlight a couple of classes. Alice is doing next week her computer know-how class. Patty has an all-day quilting class coming up. That's usually a real popular one. Basically, you just come in with any quilting project, and you can come on inside and sew. So it's fun. Alice just also put up, well, not just, I think it's been up for a little bit. It's like a Serger Club class. So if you are looking to up your serger skills, or you have no serger skills and you want to learn more about your serger, this is for you. We call it Serger Club, but it's not something you have to do each month, and you can come and you can go. Just each month she does, different techniques, and it's project based. You do make a project, which is really kind of cool. So there's that. June 22nd is our Quilts of Valor. Those are done on Sundays. This is a great group that we have. It's free. You do need to join as a membership to Quilts of Valor. It has nothing to do, you don't join through me here at the store. And we can show you all that. It's pretty, I think it's $5, $5 or $10. So that's kind of cool. We do that. So it's pretty much you are sewing blocks and quilts. And then we have a couple of people that volunteer to do the long arming for you. And then they do some presentations to some veterans. So it's a win-win situation. You're, working, doing some quilts for charity, which is great. And we had a couple of presentations here, and I'll tell you, they're pretty cool to watch. Really heart moving, shall I say. It was really cool. So we also have, okay, I didn't see that. We have some kids classes coming up. We have, this is in August. So August, we have a beginner class. So these are for kids that have never sewn and want to sew. We do have machine rentals as well. If they're not sure, if they may like it or whatever. And then if they do decide to like it, we have package deals, and the price that you rent the machine will go towards the price of purchase of a machine. Also, we have a kids quilt class coming up, which is really cool. Barbara said to us, what do you think if we do a quilt class for the kids? And I'm like, well, why not? Right? Like, let's try it out. Let's see what happens. And Alice also has in August an open fit class. So yeah, that's happening. Don't forget also, if you are receiving charms each month. Basically, that is a program that started almost a year ago. So we're coming up on our year. You have to come to the charming party. You need to have all 12 charms to come to the party. The store will be closed. We close at 3. We're going to close that day at 2, and the party is going to be from 2 to 4. We're going to have all kinds of stuff here. It's going to be major sales, major giveaways. You're going to play Plinko. Remember Plinko on Price is Right? We got that going on. We have some demos that will be here. Dave Sirota is going to be here. I believe Michael from Moda is going to be here too. Alyssa from Brother is going to be here. So if you have a Brother machine and you have any questions about a Brother machine, Alyssa is going to be here. So it's going to be a really fun time. So we hope to see you guys there. And we will be, I know we're in May. It's still a little early. I'm thinking probably June. Beginning to middle of June, we'll put up the RSVP so we have an idea of how many people will be coming to the party. So that's happening. Also, I know we mention this usually every Friday, and I will announce the winner shortly. Flat Sophia. So if you don't have a Flat Sophia when you come into the store, just ask for one. Just keep her in your sewing room or with your sewing machine. And anytime you finish a project, take a picture of your project with Flat Sophia and email it in. The directions are right there on the back, and you'll be in the running to win a credit into your account. I announce a winner on Fridays, unless I forget, which sometimes I do, but I usually try to circle this with like a big star so it catches my eye when I say, okay, I'm ready to sign off, and I always forget something. But anyway, hi, Ginger. Ginger, I'm pretty sure they called you. I'm going to actually talk about that next. Ginger has been requesting these patterns. We finally got the patterns in. These are 2 new patterns from Carolina Moore. One of them is, this is really cute. Now, this is not for me. These are teeny tiny. Maybe the red, white, and blue ones might not be so bad. I don't know. I'm going to have to maybe take a peek and see, and I'll let you guys know. But look how cute these are. And then this one is right here. This one is like a, when if you're a bag maker and you have all your little bag tags, it's a way to show your bag tags and store them. So I made a sample of this one. I didn't do it the way that the pattern says. Well, meaning I glued mine on because I knew it was at the store. It was really just for display purposes only, but normally you put, because you get like sometimes 2 or 3 of those. I belong to a club, as you guys know, and I get a lot. I have a lot of these. I have a ton of them here that we sell, and then I have a ton of them at home. I'll never, ever, ever go through all my bag tags. I promise you. So I just glued mine on. And another idea for this pattern also, which I really, really like, and I should have done it with this. I didn't think of it. I thought of it, of course, when I was done. I'm like, you're dummy, Carol. Why didn't you do that? So there's like 2 different versions of it. This is for bag tags and this is for hanging your earrings. So all you do in place of like the material here, you would use like the biani mesh. So you put like a strip of the mesh and then you just hang your earrings, onto the mesh. So that's a really cute, these are nice pattern. I think this one's a smaller one too. There's 2 different sizes. But yeah, so there are those 2 patterns. I know Ginger was asking about those. They finally arrived. I kept saying, oh my gosh, where the heck are these things? Of course, they came when I was gone, but that's okay. We also got, we have a few more. I know some of you have been asking for like some charm packs and stuff like that. So we do have some charm packs. I got this. This is the brand. This is a new one. Salutations, it's called. Ruby Star Society from 𝗤𝗂𝗶𝗹𝗀. Kind of cool. All different things in here. Home Sweet Haunt. You guys love your Halloween, like I said just before. We got some Andover, good old laundry basket. Dahlia right here. And then Moda Three Sisters. You guys love your Three Sisters, and of course, everybody loves their Moda too. We're a big Moda fan here as well. Hi, Lisa. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Wink, wink. But anyway, Super Bloom. This is another one we have by Robin Pickens. People love Robin Pickens too. This is really cute. So yeah, so there are those. We also have just a couple more of these left. These are in celebration of Moda's 50th anniversary. And this is like a little box. Look how teeny tiny these are. I actually have one at home that I'm working on that quite honestly will probably never get done. I'm not a big fan of teeny tiny things. That's why when I'm looking at those earrings, I'm like, I don't know. But one of them doesn't look too bad, so I might attempt it so I can let you know yay or nay. Well, as far as my opinion, but anyway, but this, I know there's a lot of people that love doing stuff like this. I believe it's 16 by 16 is what it ends up being. There's like a picture of it right on the back. Directions are back here. Just a cute little fun thing. The box is cute. It's like surrounded by some ruler. It's cute. So there's that. We also got in, and I know I showed you this before, but some people watch each week, some people don't. So come and go. But we have the new Minky Kim panel in. So this is a panel. The panel costs $13.99. Okay, regular panel, and the panel makes 2 backpacks. Look how stinking cute these are. Very, very cute. Obviously, the backpack doesn't. The panel does not have the webbing for your straps or the hardware or the zipper. But everything else it comes with. You don't want to open up mine inside. You really don't. I'm gonna anyway right now, but you don't, because I did skip a couple of steps. Well, I skipped one step. I skipped the inside binding. You and me with inside binding does just not go over well at all. So yeah, so I didn't do it. No one is going to notice. Maybe just some fellow bag makers that may or may not open my bag and look or peek, which is okay if you do that. I don't mind at all. But I like to just let you guys know that it is okay that you don't do it. I mean, who's really going to notice? And, I do have a little tip with that. I didn't do it with these because, when I'm doing samples at home, I like to do them. Well, not like, fast, but do them to get them here for you guys to see. So sometimes I don't take my time doing them maybe. But like, okay, I'm going to show you my inside non-binding. Okay. So, you see like the styrofoam here. And to match it, I always I have fabric markers in my sewing room in one of my drawers, and I am a fabric marker queen. I love using those. So all you would have to do is just color this, and it'll blend right in, you know, with the color, and you'll hardly see it. So that's that. Yeah, Lisa, you would like this. This is up your alley. And for $13.99, I mean, the kids love these little backpacks. It's got a pocket right here too. Very easy. Her directions are great. It's Minky Kim, so her English is a little, but you totally can understand her. Totally great directions. I like to be able to tell you guys that yes, these are great directions, or these are not so hot directions. And that was part of when we went when we kind of revamped this bag making area. We condensed it down, and we got rid of some patterns. And so the patterns I have here that we do sell are great directions. So there's that. And then for some of you people, just so you do know, we do have a big thing of patterns over here that are $2 each. That was like part of our condensing. But anyway, there's that. Don't forget, I didn't bring any bolts over, but we have the Full Moon Forest, Tula Pink's new line that just came out. And we did run out of one of the SKUs. At least it was one before I left. I'm not sure if it's another one. I don't think so. I think April would have told me. But we did run out of the pink owl. But we've reordered and we have it coming back in. So we will be getting that in. But we do have some 1 yard. We have 2 more left. It might be one of full 1 yard bundles of the main SKUs. It's 12 SKUs. And the pink owl is in those, or that. Not sure if it's 1 or 2 that we have left. And then we do have some ribbon packs too that go with the Full Moon Forest as well. So there's those. Just so you know too, we still have left a few of the quilt packs. These quilt packs, this one normally priced was $274.99. It is on sale for $100, $99, $99.99. Very good deal. Directions are in this one. You have all the fabric. I mean, this is worth it just with the fabric, which is all Tula Pink. So that is a great deal. This one also, this one $289.99, $100. This is Big Woods Block of the Month. This one does not have the pattern with it, but you can get the pattern online. So I like to be transparent about that. And again, I'm going to say just the fabric is well worth it for $100 of Tula Pink. So there's that. And like I said, we have a few of those left. These are the 3 different ones we have. We're out of the other ones that we had showed. So we have the Big Woods. We have the, what did I just say that was? Heartburst. And then we also have one left of the 𝗂𝗄𝗏 mystery quilt. This one has all the directions in it as well. So there's that. That's a great deal for $100. Is one of those left. All right, let's show you some of the new fabric. This is Moda, and it's 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. I don't know. Good night. Fig Tree Company, Snowflake Pine. So very pretty. This is the green version. Look at this one. I love this one. And the red version. Very beautiful. So there's that. That's the Christmas. And then we do have, I'll show you up. Actually, I'm going to show, I was going to take this apart today and make a couple of little totes with it. I think these would make some really nice little, trick-or-treat bags probably. So I'll make up something so you can see that. And hopefully I'll have that next Friday to show you. But here is here's a panel for that. Here's another one. Check this one out. People that like cats. Very cute. And then there's this one. Oh, this way. There we go. Very cute. This is like a blender. Ooh, I like this one. Very nice. and this one. There we go. And you know what I didn't bring over? I didn't bring over those. It's Moda. They're kind of like blenders, but they're beautiful. We have them displayed over there. I'm not going to go and disturb the display. I'll have to get you guys to come in. I don't think tomorrow is supposed to be a very nice day, so it might be a good day to come on in and get some supplies. Come and look at the new fabric. We also got with these Halloween fabric some ribbons, Renaissance ribbons. These are cute. These are very cute. Now, see, these would be cute. I'm going to make the tote, and I'll probably like put this on the top of it, or somewhere on it decorative, so I can show you what we can do with these totes. So all right, I think that's about it. This is where I get to the point where I'm like, all right, what did I forget? I don't think I forgot anything. 𝗤𝗂𝗶𝗴𝗴 winner, the 𝗤𝗂𝗶𝗴𝗴 winner is Caroline Winchester. So congratulations, Caroline. You are the winner. I love seeing all of your 𝗤𝗂𝗶𝗴𝗃s too. I love it. There are some of you that are like non-stop sewers, like Caroline, Carolyn, Paula, Linda. You guys are just like go, 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 go. But which is awesome. So I know every time I sign off, I always say, I forgot that, I forgot that, I forgot that. But I'll be back on Sunday. I'll be here Sunday. We're open Sundays 10 to 2. We still have a floor model sale going on. So come on in, check them out. Great deals. I think that's about it. So I hope everybody has a great Friday. We're here today till 4. Tomorrow we're here 10 to 3. Sunday 10 to 2. And that's about it. So everybody have a great day and enjoy your Friday.